everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm about to run into a thrift store really quick and then hopefully we can find some good stuff. And then of course I will share my haul with you after. I have filmed here before and I'm not sure if I've mentioned this or what I've said in the past about this store, but I think that they have some of the best prices in my area, you know, in comparison to Goodwill. For the most part, their items are going to be priced on the lower end, but they do have things like their furniture and then stuff that they know for sure are collectibles. They will price stuff like that up a little higher, as you will see. I'm not sure why, but these copper pieces have been here for, I want to say like a year now. Maybe it's the color. As you can see, they have kind of a weird faded apricot color, so I'm just going to guess that's why. They always have so much glassware, like clear glass. And I've said before, I hardly ever look through the glassware at thrift stores because I don't purchase it, I don't decorate with it often. But I thought that swan was really pretty. And I'm also looking for an egg, I really don't know what the proper name is for them. One of these to hold eggs because I make deviled eggs every year for Thanksgiving and I realize I don't have a pretty dish to put them in, so that one was a little too small. I'm looking for one a little bigger, so I did leave it behind. So I want to mention that the items that I purchased today I show you in the car after this, and then when I got home I wanted to style it a few different ways just to see how I liked it. So stay tuned till the end to see a few different ways that I've put it together. So I've been seeing a few different accounts on Instagram style these oil lamp bases and even the domes in kind of unique ways that I would have never thought about. I saw them filling up the glass bases with moss and different things like that. I thought that was beautiful, so I'm thinking about trying that. And then they were using the glass domes over flower frogs with like antique photos in them, or they would shove like little candlesticks in the empty oil lamp bases. So I just wanted to pass that info along. I think that those ideas are so beautiful, and you will probably see me recreate them in some upcoming decorating videos. This style of rug always reminds me of the Vintage Bombshell here on YouTube. I don't think she would buy this one specifically, but she loves like romantic, shabby chic. She lives in a beautiful Victorian home, and she always buys the most amazing things at thrift stores and antique stores. If you are not following her, I will link her channel down below. Her name's Selena, and she's one of my favorite channels, so be sure to check her out if you love more feminine and romantic kind of shabby chic decor. So I'm curious if y'all know or think that these would glow. I have a black light and I always forget to put it in my purse. They looked a little too thin. I know uranium glass is usually much thicker, but if they did glow, they only had the cups priced at $1, and I think that's a great deal for a reseller or someone who has an antique space. So I wish I had my black light, but I don't know, my guess is that they don't glow, but let me know what you think down below. Okay, so I only got one thing, and I'm honestly not even quite sure if I'm going to use it, but I did get this glass dome. It was kind of hard to show in the store because it's glass, but it was only $2, and I thought that was a really good price. I do have one thing at home that I got recently at Hobby Lobby. It's like a little pedestal plant riser type thing. It may or may not fit. It's most likely going to be too tall for it, even if it does fit the base. But I'm gonna try it out. This normally isn't my style, these glass dome things, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And if I don't like it, oh, there's some scratches on it. I can always just donate it back. It was $2. Honestly, I could probably resell this thing. Maybe not with those scratches though. But yeah, that's what I purchased today while out thrifting. Okay, so I went home and tried it out on a few different things that I thought could serve as a base. The first one I tried was this vintage round cutting board. I don't necessarily like it. I think it's too large and it just doesn't go nicely. So I'll have to maybe keep my eye out for a smaller cheese board, or maybe just a base that actually goes with a dome like this. But I just styled it with some antique butter pats and little small plates, and then a fun vintage postcard. And then I just grabbed a larger book. This is normally a color that I wouldn't pull for, but it was one of the largest size books that I had. And I do like this look together. Like, it's very, I don't want to call it English cottage, but that like Little Women style that I love. That's what I plan on doing in our bedroom. So I just stuck this little statue bust in there and tied some velvet ribbon around her neck. And I have to say that this is my favorite look. This is the pedestal I was talking about. I purchased this from Hobby Lobby. You would have seen it a few videos back. It was in their kind of outdoor garden section where they have all the planters and stuff. And I just put some antique bottles in there. And this is actually very spring looking, but I don't know, I think this complements it the best. They did have a pedestal in the same style, just a little bit larger, so I may go back and get it, or I'll just keep an eye out for something that I like a little better at the thrift store. I just feel like it's a tad too small for this tall of a cloche. But those are the 3 ways that I decided to style it. I also threw in this next clip because I have this vintage pop-up postcard that I love, but I have a hard time getting it to stay open, and it happened to fit in there perfect, and I just think it is so beautiful. This would actually look better with that plant stand I just showed rather than the cutting board, but I just think it is so pretty. I found this at the antique store for $1, I think, last year. But that is going to wrap up today's video. I thank you guys so much for coming along with me today and seeing what I purchased and how I styled it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!